TFNN. Headline News Update. Here's Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. We have the Dow Industrials down 174. You got the NASDAQ down 38. S&Ps are off 24. Gold contract down 670, trading at 11.27. You have silver down 15 cents at $14.36 an ounce. You got platinum down 17 at 1,000 even. The copper market down 5 pennies, 2.29. Oil is off $1.26 at 43.96. Bonds, you have the 10-year up 11 ticks, 127.17. 30-year up 29 ticks at 156.04. Both the 10 and the 30, folks, came back into their strength with lighter volume, rejected lower price. They're going topside once again with conviction. King dollar down 190 ticks at 95.94. The euro is up 49 at 112. And the yen is off a half a penny at 121.14. Now, let's go over to the S&Ps first. We take a look at them. This is what you're doing, folks, okay? We take a look at the E-minis. On Thursday, we had come down fast, furious, and we came all the way back. That's a high-volume swing low. That high-volume swing low that the S&Ps are going after right now, we're at 1965. That's going after the 1944.25 level. Now, we're coming after that, so that's where it wants to go, number one. Number two, you go like this. Bottom line is that the last downdraft came in with some juice. We did 70,000 contracts when you take a look at 9:50 a.m. So what does that set up? Number one, it sets up the 1944 is game to get tested. We'll see whether they get volume and break that down. If we go take a look at the actual S&P itself, the S&P did a 0.618 retracement of the move down. So we'll see whether today we get an expansion with volume, because if you get an expansion with volume as we back off the highs that were generated last week, what does that set up? That sets up at least a test of the low of the 24th. Bonds, we go to the 10-year. The 10-year is streaming once again. That money is going to get shifted into the bond market. And the probability when money gets shifted into the bond market that the S&P is going to continue going south. The 10-year got down, and we're on the Z contract now, by the way, okay? So what has happened is that the 10-year out here today came into a price point of 126.24. That's where it had strength on August 19th. It rejected that level. It's going topside. Bottom line, I suspect you're going to go after the 129.10, which was generated on the 24th. We'll see whether it can get up and over that level. And if it does have volume as it gets over that level, what you're going to see the 10-year and the 30-year do is go to actual new highs and take out the highs of April of 2014. Gold contract. What do we have with gold? Bottom line, gold is setting up pretty nice here. We have gold down $6. You have 54,000 contracts traded. That is coming into the strength that was developed last week. So bottom line, that is setting up to get up to the 1169 area. We'll see whether it can break that area and actually get up into the 1234 area. We go take a look at King dollar. King dollar, once again, is having a hard time getting up and over the swing area that it's been dealing with. And what you have with King dollar right now, we're trading at a price point of 96.20. Bottom line is that we'll see whether it can hold this 96.90 area. What you can expect out here today is that you can expect lower prices. We'll see whether the volume increases. It's going to be pretty easy, by the way, to get an increase of volume in correlation of what we did last Friday. Last Friday, you did 160 million shares. You were going against 500 million. Bottom line, I expect that you are going to get a slight increase of volume. This 10 a.m. update is brought to you every day by Everbank. For more information on the products they offer, you can go to tfnn.com/Everbank. Thanks for being here, folks. Have a great one. Have a safe one. Look forward to speaking right here tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock.
Today, it's hard to tell if the economy is coming or going. Regardless, I want my money going in the direction I choose. If that's your stance as well, then you want to know how Everbank can help keep your money thriving just the way you want. Is growing your money a priority? Everbank is committed to a yield pledge promise to pay high yields on your checking, money market, and CD balances. Looking to diversify? Everbank ingeniously developed accessible ways to spread your money around the world into foreign currencies and even non-FDIC insured metals. And when it comes to your wealth, they bring a highly experienced and global perspective to help you manage it. Everbank's financial philosophy flies in the face of the status quo. They believe your money's performance should not be determined by today's economic circumstances, but by the drive to rise above them and create opportunities that favor your objectives. If that excites you, like it does me, call 1-855-750-4051 to find out what they can do for you. That's 1-855-750-4051. Call them today. Everbank is a member FDIC and equal housing lender.